Greetings to Poetic Justice. I'm Grimlock Stonehammer. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I take that away from you?
It's okay. You can have it. It's all yours. And of course, I'm the man behind the paint, Charles Gardner. And we are out here freezing our tookuses off for you in the middle of December, or end of December, where unfortunately I haven't been catching up on my Poetic Justice for December, and I apologize. We came down with the COVID, so that put us out of action for a while. So, in all things concerned, like usually December is a great month for the paranormal because it's cold. There's snow on the ground, which is a conductor of energy. The veil is at its close at its thinnest. The light's starting to switch over. I mean, there's all these.
Oh, you're talking about Yule?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There's all these good aspects that fuel the paranormal world. And today we're going to talk about tools of the paranormal and which ones are that are great to use or which ones are, I think they're just televised as what they are.
And we also will talk about like simple techniques you can actually use so you don't have to spend a fortune because, it's great to show all the shiny technology with all these shows, but you really don't need all that stuff.
No, you do not. Long time ago, let's start my story off with this. When I was a young lad, all I used to do was use a disposable camera and a VHS recorder.
What's that?
Yeah, exactly. And that is what I would use to go out and investigate. And the footage that I caught was one of the best footage that I caught was off a VHC camera. And it had some great audio and had a great picture as well off of it. And that was a secondhand camera that I had been using. But not until recently did I start using some of the other devices, like the white noise machine and the EVP, the digital, and the night vision camera. And I've slowly gotten those tools to the guests of it. But I'm going to say this right now.
So wait a minute, let's back up before you say that. Just your train of thought. So let's explain what white noise is. Since people might not know what white noise is.
Go ahead.
So white noise is basically just artificial noise that filters. So basically, if you remember the Channel 2 when you hear that and you see the snowflakes, kind of like that. Running water is another white noise. A fan running. It's just like something like that, and you could just use a simple recorder device and have that playing in the background and just try to communicate with whatever can come through. And that's simple. You don't even have to go to a haunted place. You could just channel it,
Yeah, and I don't want to just talk about ghost tools because there's a lot of other paranormal stuff out there too that people are like, well, what would I use for something as simple as UFO hunting. Let's say that. It was UFO hunting.
And binoculars?
Binoculars, a camera, a really good camera.
Your eyes?
Definitely your eyes. A witness, because your word is only as good as the person's next to you. So a witness is definitely something. That's one of those things where going out by yourself is, oh, I saw a UFO. Yeah, sure you did, you drunkie. Yeah. But if you have someone that's with you that's able to say, yeah, I definitely saw there's a couple lights in the sky, well, maybe,
And you can use like a normal camera or your cell phone. It doesn't matter. Like the quality might be not that awesome, but in most incidents, it usually isn't. Like I've watched, one of the programs I like to watch is Caught on Camera on Sci-Fi, and they get some really interesting stuff on there. And it's, if you plan on it, normally it's not going to happen. But if you're just wandering and you're looking up to the sky, usually something happens. You know what I'm saying? So you just got to be prepared.
Be prepared, be patient. And two, like research where these areas are happening. I mean, it's not so hard to believe that something like that would happen in Rhode Island, but it's harder to see up in the sky of Rhode Island because we have a lot of interference through our electrical lighting and everything else, which blocks out.
Well, there was incidents in Cumberland.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. Like I said, there was one of the first abductions recorded was in Lincoln, New Hampshire.
Yeah.
And that's right up the road.
Recorded. We said recorded. So it might have happened before then, but let's record it. Who knows? Who knows? Another thing is you can use like flashlights. Like, have a flashlight on, see if they can turn it on and off for yes or no questions. Just simple things you can use. A pendulum, the thing that
Pendulum, yep.
Yeah, the things you can swing. That's another one that you can use for magical tools. And the dying rods is another thing you can use also. Or just lighting a candle is another way to communicate with the paranormal or the spiritual things. So you don't really need a lot of high-tech equipment to do this stuff.
If you want to do it and you don't have money, there's ways around it. However, I'm going to say this. If you guys are going on there and using your phone, don't count on those apps that you download that says there's a K2 app on the phone and whatnot. Don't count on that being 100%, or the digital recorder that's on the phone that download this app for ghost hunting. It's a little fishy in my mind. If you're going to do it, if you want to do it, but for me, it's that human interference with something that could be happening. You're downloading an app. You're not...
Well, the ghost hunting app is pretty useful, and we've used it a couple of times. Yeah. A lot of angry ones. A lot of angry words that were coming out. I think it's just the intention. You could use a regular app, but just check on it, and it's the intention. They're just going to communicate however they can do it. They can actually communicate with email. I read a book. So there's a book called 7 Methods to Speak with the Dead. Okay, and it's a really good read if you want to check it out. And it talks about all kinds of ways you can speak with, spirits or ghosts or whatever, and different techniques. And one of the things was like email, but it was very hard. There's been instances where ghosts have actually called people up, and left messages, which is kind of weird. So there's all kinds of ways to communicate with them, and like Gardner said, you don't need all this fancy crap that these guys use all the time.
Yeah, they got the money for it on television. We don't. I don't know. That's what it comes down to. They got the money that's disposable. A lot of these other big groups have the money that's disposable because they do dues and everything else like that, and raise money through T-shirts and other events.
Or they're advertising the equipment that they're using.
Yeah.
I think another good way would take a compass, since the ghosts can mess with fields, right? Mm-hmm. So when they're using a simple compass, couldn't they just manipulate the energy, moving the compass different ways? Would that be a...
I guess anything's possible.
Try that.
It's not...
it's not, there's all kinds of different ways. It's not, one of the instances is putting... If you're going to clean up the mess, okay? If you're going to track, spiritual walk or whatever, put baby powder or something on the ground and see if there's any tracks that pick up or whatever. It's just simple techniques that you can use, if you know that there are kids around, put a bowl and a regular camera and see what you get. And sometimes different cameras can pick up different things, like the old school Polaroid cameras or the ones that you actually have to film, They don't have to be digital either.
I got a motion-activated teddy bear that stabs himself that I use.
That's creepy.
Yeah, I bring him out with me, and I put him out, and he hasn't gone off yet, but I do bring him out with me.
You cleanse it, right?
Of course I do.
When you bring it home?
Of course I do. I bring him out wherever I go, whenever I'm, not wherever I go, but when I'm doing an area that's renowned for having children in it, because it's a teddy bear.
With a knife.
With a knife in
it.
Mm-hmm. Kids are going to love it either way.
Yeah, right.
Now, what do you say about going down the other route there? We've done UFOs, we've done the paranormal.
Cryptids?
Hunting Bigfoot.
Oh, Bigfoot's...
I mean, that's something right there.
I would actually not hunt Bigfoot. he's not a nice cryptid to get run into. Like everybody thinks that he's whatever, but no, they're very aggressive and they will hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Like
But if you want to do it, is there stuff out there that would help you out? Obviously, cameras.
Yeah, cameras. Like any type of hunting tracking device would probably do it. Like the trap cameras or whatever.
Yeah, so knowing how to track an animal too would be probably in your best interest.
Voice recorders.
Yeah.
Like if you put like voice recorders in the trees or whatever, and see what you pick up or whatever. There's other different ways to do that. But like I said, mostly it's by chance. Most of the cryptids you find, it's just you're not even realizing it, and you're just filming and you're enjoying the day, and then maybe you'll catch something in the woods or something like that, looking at you or whatever, and you didn't see it before. You know.
You know, the stuff's always gotten me, and I'll say this is when you get some redneck out of the woods that said he saw Bigfoot, and he's got a gun on him. Why didn't he shoot him?
Because it probably wouldn't kill it. It would just piss it off.
I don't know.
They're big.
I understand they're big, but there are guns that take down grizzly bears.
True.
Yeah, there are guns that take down grizzlies and elephants and all that other stuff.
How about a dog man? Would you shoot a dog man?
I probably would if he was coming for me.
Well, some of them like teleport and do some really fucked up shit. I'm just saying. If you feel like your life is in danger, another point is get the hell out. Like, don't be like, this is gonna make me so awesome. Yeah, if you're dead, it's not gonna be good because things can hurt you.
I like the one where the guy was saying that the Bigfoot was pissing on his tent, which was blatantly his buddy probably drunk peeing on it. But he said, yeah, there was a Bigfoot urinating on my tent. Yeah,
no,
okay.
He would be wrecking the tent or throwing stuff at the tent, and they're not really nice. There actually was I think in Siberia there were some Russian hikers or whatever that disappeared, and they found their tents all smashed up on the bodies or whatever, and yeah, they're not nice. Oh, we're going down the rabbit hole now.
It's just simple put. They don't want to be messed with.
No, you just stay away. And some cryptids, most cryptids, you don't understand. And if you don't understand them, you should just back away from them. Because they're just not dealing with human interaction. So
next time we come back into this realm of things, I want to talk about ghost ships. Both the ships that have appeared or disappeared, or
we're gonna talk about Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda Triangles. We'll bring that in. We'll bring in the Philadelphia Project.
We'll
talk a little bit about actual pirate ships that appear out of nowhere. We'll talk about the hauntings of the seas, and I think that's perfect for Rhode Island, being from where we're at.
Yeah, actually, there is we do have one down at Newport, I believe.
There's one off of Block Island as well.
Really?
I
didn't know that about
Block Island. And not to ruin anything for you, but the movie The Fog is loosely based off a story that happened in Block Island. But
most horror stories do have an actual base on reality also. So maybe that'll be another topic one day. We'll talk about some of the origins of some of these horror movies.
And we will have a better backdrop than what we see behind us with my toy and my
I like that backdrop. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. Whatever. We're geeks. Deal with it.
We will have a better one. We're working on that stuff for the footage and everything. So, thank you for being with us and everything. And like I said, thank Tim for coming down.
Yeah, always. And is there any other side projects you want to announce to the Poetic Justice that other people might be interested in?
No.
No? Really?
No.
You want to keep it shush? Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Shh.
You get lots
the
of
Poetic is, I'm sworn to secrets for you guys. But I will tell you guys, this channel will have other stuff to talk about besides paranormal. And like I said, the Geek Clan channel is variety. And he will be joining us for more discussions on Transformer Siege, because that's coming out. A new season of that's coming out. And we'll have some other geek discussions also.
Sigma 6.
Oh, No! And one of the other topics that we would like to do for Poetic Justice is movies and series that actually depict basic truths within reality that are hidden. So I think that would be a good topic to talk about too, like for like something like The Craft and some of the other stuff that are like some basic truths within the fictional realm of things.
Oh yeah, definitely would. But thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you. And if you guys like it, subscribe it, share it, and all that other stuff. So our next topic is going to be about ghost ships. And no, we're not talking about SpongeBob either.
No.
Not that funny, actually.
Guys.
Alright, so stay safe, guys. If you want us to talk about anything paranormal or interesting spirit, just leave a comment below, and we will get back to you. Oh, excuse me. Until then, we'll talk to you guys later. Nothing's happening today.
Nope.
Wow.
Nope, it's good.
That's good. Alright. We'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy your day. Bye.